This is why the Umidigi A13 Pro is, in my opinion, one of the best cheap smartphones out there in the market right now. Let's start on the outside. Nothing interesting up front. It's a 6.7-inch LCD 720p display, slightly bigger than the Galaxy A12 at 6.5 inches. They are both on par in terms of specs and pricing, so you'd hear me mention the Galaxy A12 a lot. Going to the back is where it gets interesting, because unlike the Galaxy that has a plastic frame and back, the Umidigi A13 Pro has a metal frame and matte glass back. Yes, I'm as surprised as you are, but they say it's glass. On top of that, it's a matte finish, no shiny fingerprints, just a flat, dry texture. This actually feels more durable than the Galaxy A12 though. The texture of the writing at the back is different from the rest of the back. Like, yo, how cool is that for a budget phone? We'll come to the cameras in a bit, but going inside, the Galaxy A12 has 3 to 6 gigs of RAM versions with 32 to 128 gigs of storage. This here has 6 gigs of RAM with 128 gigs of storage. They both run on Android 11. Well, the Galaxy comes out of the box with Android 10, but can be upgraded to Android 11. There's one UI 3 slapped onto the Galaxy, obviously, but the Umidigi comes running on stock Android 11. One UI is one of the coolest and neatest custom ROMs out there, but I just feel like for phones this cheap, stock Android is the best, as it just gives them that simple look with very little added, like bloatware. I'm not saying stock Android on this one looks cool, but you know, I just had to go Nova Launcher on this one just to get that cool look that I'm looking for. Both phones use a 12nm chip, which I think for this price and level is no problem at all, but the Unisoc T610 chip in the Umidigi A13 Pro claims a higher multi-core and single-core Geekbench score than the MediaTek chip in the Galaxy. I mean, that's impressive, right? So let me wrap things up with the camera and battery. The camera setup behind the Galaxy A12 is something I don't want to look at twice. It's as if Samsung didn't even try at all. That thing looks like a stove, for God's sake. Both phones have a main, ultra wide and macro lens with an additional depth sensor on the Galaxy A12. They both have a 48 megapixel main lens, but Umidigi claims this is a Sony 48 megapixel shooter. Honest to God, these cameras aren't close to what you'd find on the Galaxy A33, for example. I mean, these phones aren't even close to the Galaxy A33, but I feel like it's still okay, because I mean, at this price, I feel like this is one of the best cameras you'd get out there. The color saturation and HDR, before you take the picture, it kind of looks, oh my god, but after taking it, it's okay. So I feel this is okay for me. The battery is slightly bigger on the Umidigi, but to balance it out, the Galaxy A12 has a slightly faster charging at 15 watts compared to the 10 watts we have for the Umidigi A13 Pro, and that wraps it up for me on this one. I wanted this to be a simple comparison, nothing too nerdy or techy to confuse anyone, but at the same time enough for you to understand what you're dealing with on both sides. I'll see you in a later video. Peace.